Hey everybody, and welcome to Barcelona. It is stage one of the Tour de France. I'm up here on top of the Montjuïc, the famous hill in Barcelona, right across the street from the Olympic Stadium from 1992, where they had the Summer Olympics. You can see I'm at the finish line for today's stage one. The clock reads 11:07 in the morning. The race itself does not start until 5 in the afternoon, but I thought I'd get up here and have a look around, see all the last minute preparations, the timing boards up. We've got a lot of the grandstands up and some of the hospitality tents. A lot of the sponsor groups are walking by, getting themselves set up, and just behind the finish line where the teams will go through after this time trial, you have all the commentary desks and TV desks, and I've got a little bit of footage of that, and we'll be getting to see a little bit of that throughout the rest of this video. So once again, it's stage one. It's a team time trial, 19.2 kilometers. Starts down at the Park Forum near the beach. Will swing its way around through the city of Barcelona, past the Sagrada Família cathedral before coming here. And the last couple of kilometers are really tough, winding their way up this hill, the last 3 or 4 kilometers of it. And we're going to get to see this year whether or not the new rules around team time trials are going to have an effect, because I don't think everybody in Tadej Pogacar's team or in Jonas Vingegaard's team are going to be able to keep up with them on this steep climb. I'll put the gradient and the length of this final climb up in post-production here. But yeah, basically it's a really tough climb coming up here, and we're going to see some of the riders pull away from their teams and try to make some time for the yellow jersey competition. All right, we're going to do a little bit more around the city today. We're going to go down to the Sagrada Família, see how the preparations are going there, getting the barriers up. We do have fans starting to gather here already, even though it's about 6.5 hours until the first team will come through. I think it's 18 teams of 10 riders each. I'll double check that and put a note in the video later. But yeah, I've seen people with Colombian flags and Danish flags all up here already, but just a lot of work going on now, getting the hospitality zones done. All right, I'm gonna get moving down into town, go to Sagrada Família, then head down to the Park Forum, try to get some of the teams warming up on their bikes. Who knows, maybe I'll get an interview with somebody. It should be a lot of fun. Get into the fan zone, pick up some gear, and give you guys a little bit more insight into the Tour de France Grand Départ from Barcelona here in Spain, stage one, starting in just under 6 hours. All right, just after noon, we're on the other side of the Sagrada Família now, just down course, heading towards Montjuïc, and you can see there's another timing station here. I think this is the first checkpoint along the route today, where the teams will get their first times, the intermediate times, and a bunch of people trying to get their rides in before they completely shut down the street here. Exciting to be able to be here right at the start, the Grand Départ of the Tour de France 2026 here in Barcelona. I'm gonna head down to the fan zone now and the start area down at the Park Forum, down near the beach. See if I can't get a look at some of the teams and the riders warming up. Exciting stuff, so let's head down there. All right, I'm just on the other side of the church now, and I found another stand selling gear, official gear. So I picked up this very awesome t-shirt here with the tour, and on the back it has the map of the route for this year. So right here on the west side of the Sagrada Família, not far from the big steps leading up to the cathedral, there's another van in the park here, kind of hidden away. Wasn't even a line, just walked up and got myself this really amazing t-shirt. So there you go. All right, here at the fan zone down by the Park Forum, had to take a couple of subways to get here. They had the giant screen up with all the stars rotating through that photo show there. We had the official gear shops. People were lined up getting everything that they wanted. Really cool stuff in here as well. And then I started to walk over towards where the entrance to the paddock was.
and you needed a special pass for that. I didn't have it. These people did, and they waited 4 hours to be able to get in here. It was still three and a half hours before the start of the race. So really long wait in the hot sun. It was in the 90s. So a tough day to just stand and wait. All the sponsor cars here. Gummy bears. Got to have your gummy bears. People having some fun. Then went over towards the edge of the paddock. Team Postal Picnic from the Netherlands here. All their cars and bikes and gears. Then we had the Decathlon and Alpecin buses and cars and the UAE. And then the teams went out for training rides. I got to watch, I think, 15 of the teams depart here, and this first one was Ineos, so that was really good. Ghana having a great day yesterday at that stage 1. Get to see them go out, and then right after that I saw UAE a little out of order here because I think Bora and then Visma, this is actually Visma coming out for their training run about 3 hours before the stage started, and then UAE coming out at the end to do their training ride led by Tadej Pogačar.
Here at the finish line, Team Lotto coming through. About 7 or 8 teams have already gone through. This is Lotto number 153. I'll have to look that up later. Teams are getting split as we expected with this 5% climb at the end over the last 3 or 4 kilometers. But yeah, we're right here, just 100 yards past the finish line, watching them come through. They're giving interviews right away and then heading on down to the warm down area. The buses are all set up with the tents, and all 8 trainers are in place just waiting for them. They're jumping off their race bike, their TT bikes, and getting right on their trainers and starting their warm down routine. We've probably got about another hour and a half. Let's check. Yeah, it's probably about another hour and a half until Visma and UAE come through here. Well, just waiting now for the next couple of guys from Lotto. I've only seen 2 of them. There have been as much as 3 or 4 minutes between some of the teammates here. Tom Pidcock was in a group of 4 for Q36.5. They're finished second up till now. In first right now is still TDJ. Here we go. One more rider coming in from Lotto right there. Nice job. Who we got there? 152. All right, so I'll get all that in there. We saw Julian Alaphilippe just a few minutes ago, right after he finished. And anybody else coming? No, I don't see anybody. But yeah, Tom Pidcock was in a group of 4, I was going to say. Had 2 guys pulling hard with him. One guy just dropping off as they went by us, where I was standing about 2.3K from the finish, but puts him in good position to do that final climb. There we go. One more Lotto guy going by. Oh, here we go. The whole rest of the Lotto team. I think that makes 4 more. That's 8. Yep. There are 8 guys in each team, 23 teams. I think that makes for 178 riders, if my math is correct. Anyway, I'm gonna watch a few more teams come through, and then I gotta head home. So thanks for watching. It's been great today, taking you all behind the scenes at the Tour de France, Stage 1, the Grand Départ from Barcelona here in Spain, a team time trial with a big hilltop finish at the end of it, at the end of 19.6 kilometers up the Montjuïc to the Olympic Stadium, which is just over here to my left. So yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.